Okay, amazing kids, welcome back. Now we've had our warm-up break. It's now time for us to get right into the show. I told you I have an amazing story for you today. Today we'll be talking about our appearance, our reflection. What matters the most? Is it how we appear or what happens in our hearts? We'll be talking about that. But first, our guests. Who is our guest? Are you ready to find out who our guest is? Amazing kids. If you're just joining us, this is Rhythm 93.7 FM if you're listening to us on radio. And if you're watching us on television, you're watching Silverbird TV. And this is your number one show for kids on television and radio, the Amazing Kids Show. My name is Victory Wilson, your host, but you can call me Auntie Victory. And I'll gladly respond. Now to my host. My host, yes, my guest. I don't mean host. So my guest today is the Nigerian teen queen, and her name is Hadassah Matilukuro. She's just 16 years old, and she's doing amazingly well in the pageant space. Hi, Hadassah.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm excited to have you. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, thank you.
First off, I love your crown.
Thank you.
Are you borrowing me?
You kind of have to earn it.
I kind of have to earn it, really? Because you earned it. That's interesting. Now, tell me, you are into pageantry. What else is there about you that we don't know?
Well, I'm an aspiring actor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a student at Bayes University. I'm a fresher, actually.
Fresher. Ooh, yeah. That's nice. At 16, what are you studying?
Nursing. I'm about to get my degree in nursing and then move on into psychiatric nursing.
Psychiatric nursing? Why?
Yes. I don't know. Just the mind connects with me.
Is that what you really want to do?
Yes. That's part of what I want to do. I'm multifaceted.
So what exactly do you want to do?
I want to be an actress, obviously. Win the Oscars. I have my eye on an Oscar in the near future. I also want to be a nurse. Mm-hmm. I also would like to have like a chain mall, like a fashion like house, like like Ikeja City Mall, but like multiple branches like everywhere. Like around the world.
A chain of malls.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. You want to be a multi-billionaire businesswoman.
Yes, I do.
But then you still want to do psychiatric nursing.
For a few years, yes.
For a few years, so that you'll just be able to read the mind, or you want to do it to make money, because some people do it to make money.
I think it's a mix of both.
So you see, this queen likes money. Now, talking about your crown, you said I have to earn it.
Yes.
What's the journey to pageantry like? You're 16. Is this your first experience with pageantry,
yes,
or is it something you've been doing for a while?
This is my first pageantry. This is my first experience with pageantry. I've always wanted to go into the entertainment space, modeling, acting, even pageantry, and then I came across this amazing opportunity, and I was like, okay, let's try this out, and I won.
Amazing. And you won just one trial, and you won.
Yeah.
So what do you think that made you earn it? Because you said, I need to earn the crown. So what qualities did you possess, or what did you do differently that you think made you earn the crown?
I think it was just determination.
So if I am determined, I will earn a crown.
You can do anything you
So the reason why we even have you on the show is, one, you're a teen. Two, there's so many kids that are into pageantry now, and you see kids, what do you want to be? Most kids that I've had on the show, they always come with their crowns. Why do you want it? I love to catwalk. Is there more to pageantry for these kids? Or what's more to it? How can they harness, the good of this pageantry and, help shape their individuality?
I think it's just about having fun with it.
Oh, fun.
Yes, don't be too serious. Because if you're too serious about it, it's going to suck the fun out of it. And then catwalking in heels, yes, it's fun, but at some point it will get painful if you're too serious. Just have fun with it. Don't... It's not a do or die affair.
Amazing. That's a great point. But then, does pageantry have any influence on character formation for kids?
I think...
And for young people like you?
I think going into pageantry at like a young age would probably shape someone's maturity.
Mm-hmm.
I think like you have to learn like confidence. You have to learn how to walk like with confidence, because anything you do in the pageant space, you have to do with confidence. If you're not confident about it, you can be doing like the best job. You can be doing amazingly, but you don't look confident about it, and they can smell your fear. So then it will just look as if you're doing rubbish. But so I think it helps to build confidence from a young age. I would advise like young ladies, like if that's something you want to do, like for children, just to help build your confidence in this space, like go ahead.
So it's advisable that children should actually go into pageantry.
Yes, it
but
is.
what are the disadvantages? So if it helps build children confidence, I agree, because I have kids of 6 years old that have been on the show, amazing kids. I know the pageantry has helped them be bold, helped them know how to stand up for themselves at a very young age. But I think it has disadvantages as well. So what would you say are the disadvantages for kids?
For kids, well, I think you would miss out on a lot of school.
A lot of school.
Yeah, and a lot of like, there are certain things that your friends would do that you can't participate in because you are a public figure. You, like, once you earn a crown, you are now a public figure. You are now in the public eye. You are now an inspiration to young girls just like you and even younger than you. So there are certain things that you won't be able to do as a pageant queen, and I think that can be a disadvantage in certain aspects.
Yes, certain aspects. You won't be able to work freely and all of that. And sometimes they're too young to handle that kind of spotlight and exposure. But then the parents have a role to play, right?
Yes, for sure.
Because they're still young. You are still young. I mean, you're just 16. So what roles do you think that parents can play in order to curb the extreme effects of this exposure? How do your parents handle you? Maybe we should take it from there.
My parents, it's just support. Just
support the child.
Provide the child with support, like mentally, physically, monetarily, like, and just provide the child with support, and also make sure to keep your child grounded, because this spotlight or like the crown, it can get to your head, like especially if you're young. But the parents have a role to play to keep their child grounded and down to earth.
Can you give me an example of how they can do that?
Well, just treat them like every other normal kid. Like,
okay,
yes, they're special, yes, they're in the spotlight, but at the same time they're still a child. Let them do what children do. Let them experience what children should experience.
Amazing. I think you're answering intelligently well. Thank you. All right, if I keep talking to you, we'll go on and on and on, because I'm enjoying this conversation, and it's a conversation that must be had, especially because these are times where every parent wants their child to be a model. Most of the kids that have been on this show are models, pageant queens, and it seems like that's the in thing now. And while pageantry does a lot to help boost a child's confidence and help form, their self-esteem, if you do not handle that spotlight that's on the child well, it could go south. And we don't want it to go south. There's one question I ask everyone that sits in my chair, though, before I divert to something else. If you had the opportunity, or you had the superpower, or you had the grace, let's say, to be the president of Nigeria for one day with a superpower, what would be the first thing you'd change?
Oh, that's... I don't think I've ever thought about that.
Yeah.
Well,
because you've always just wanted to be a queen.
Yeah.
But if you had the opportunity to be the president of Nigeria for one day, the first female president of Nigeria, which we still dream is possible, what would be the first thing you change?
I would probably do something about the, like, how would I put this? Like, the corruption in the country. Because we need to curb that. That's like, I feel like that's the first stage to even fixing the issues in Nigeria. Like, everybody need, like, everybody is at least a little bit corrupt, and we need
Everybody's a little bit corrupt, including you. So you're a little bit corrupt.
No, of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Indeed.
I'm different.
You're different, but everybody else is corrupt. Well done. So I'm corrupt. Please go ahead. I was just kidding.
We need to, what's the word? Like, put people in power that actually know about the field, that actually should be, like, people that
should be in power.
Yes, exactly. People that actually know about the field that they're in. Like the minister of, this is just a example. Like the minister of, let's say, like health, should be someone who is vast in healthcare. The minister of aviation should be someone who is like who has a vast knowledge of that particular.
So we should you're trying to say that we put qualified people in place to actually lead us. Interesting. All right, we still have Hadassah in the studio. Queen Hadassah with her crown in the studio. Right now, we'll take this week's rhyme, and it is I Am a Little Star. And when we come back, we'll have a little bit of discussion and do our story. All right, stay tuned. The Amazing Kids Show. We'll be right back.
Exclusive to Rhythm FM and Silverbird TV.
Okay, welcome back, amazing kids. I'm a little star. See the little children. Do you have a favorite rhyme? You don't listen to rhymes. You're now big. You're not too big.
I don't listen to rhymes anymore.
Why don't you listen to rhymes? But
when I was little, I used to like the classic Twinkle Twinkle Little
because
Star.
I just played I'm a Little Star. That's why you just said.
No, I just liked it.
Okay, my favorite rhyme is Humpty Dumpty.
That's nice. I actually like that one.
Interesting. All right, amazing kids. Let's take this week's story. And this week's story is titled The Reflection. The Reflection. What is the reflection about? See, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want you to take my words and then repeat when you call. So we're going to pay attention to the story, find out what lesson is in this story. And when we come back, I'll open the phone line so you can call in and tell me what you learned from the story of reflection. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Amazing Kids Show. Exclusive to Rhythm FM and Silverbird TV.
Welcome back, amazing kids. Now, that was the fantastic story of The Reflection. The Reflection is a very short story that has a lot of lessons. And I know that you amazing kids are smart enough to tell me what you picked from that story. But let's first start with our pageant game. All right, Hadassah, what did you learn from the story?
Well, I learned that true beauty actually just comes from within. And it's all about how you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself, not how other people look at you.
It's about how you feel about yourself, not about how other people. But can you relate that to pageantry? Is that the same thing with pageantry? But doesn't pageantry say you have to look a certain way? Because you see kids. At 6, I had a girl, I don't want to mention her name. She came and I was like, "You've not eaten." The mom was shouting, "She doesn't eat, oh." Why? She's a queen, actually. She doesn't eat, so why? She said, "Auntie, if I eat, I will be fat. I don't want to add weight." I said, "You are 6. What do you know about adding weight? Can you just eat?" So isn't that a thing with pageantry, that you have to look a certain way to be termed beautiful?
That is another negative impact of pageantry. It creates like this unrealistic beauty standard for all children, even at age 6. I feel beauty is like, first of all, beauty is actually subjective. Like, I might find somebody attractive and then somebody else will not think you look
that attractive.
Exactly. But so it's not about how other people are looking at you, it's how you are looking at yourself, how you feel about yourself. I think not to toot my own horn, but I think I am the most beautiful girl in the world. So it's how you actually see yourself.
Exactly. I think I'm
That
the most
matters.
beautiful girl in the world too.
Exactly.
So you should always see yourself, and that's what the story is trying to say. That always have positive things to say to yourself, and be positive about yourself. Love yourself, because how you see yourself is how the world will see you. So if you see yourself as ugly, the world will see you as ugly. If you see yourself as beautiful, then the world will see you as beautiful. You are, to the world, you're a reflection of what you tell yourself or what you believe about yourself. That's what the reflection is about. I've told you everything about the story. But you know what? Right now, I'm going to open the phone lines. I don't want you to tell me word for word what I've just said, though. When you call in, make sure you tell me in your own words what you learned from the story. The numbers to call 091 5534 5509 or 091 5534 5627. If you're watching us on television, the numbers are right on your TV screen. You know our rules. Make sure that you're ready to call before you call in. Reduce the volume of your TV or radio before you call in. I don't want you to call in and then I'm hearing my voice and then you just say, Auntie, I just want to hear my voice. That's bad. So make sure you're ready to call in before you call in. I'll call the numbers again: 091 5534 5509 or 091 5534 5627. But before I take your calls, digest everything I said about the rules for the calls and everything you learned from the story. There's one more thing I'd like to play to you, though. It's about seasons. What season are we in now, according to the weather?
Rainy season?
Rainy season. What's it called? What's the rainy season called?
Autumn?
Is it autumn?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it autumn? Is it winter?
I don't think we're in winter yet. I think winter is from November. Or December. Yeah.
Is she right? Now let's listen to Seasons by Weather, and I'll be right back to take your calls.
Amazing Kids Show. Exclusive to Rhythm FM and Silverbird TV.
Okay, welcome back. So we have how many seasons, Queen? Four seasons. What are the seasons?
Winter, summer, spring, and fall.
Winter, summer, spring, and fall. So what season are we in now?
Fall.
I'm not even sure. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. It's definitely no winter.
Yeah.
It's definitely no summer.
It's definitely not spring.
It's definitely no spring. So yes, we're in fall. All right. Amazing. But I think we're going to get into winter towards December. Amazing kids. Now the phone lines are open: 091 5534 5509. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Okay, so you know what we're going to do, amazing kids. When you want to call in, make sure that you reduce the volume of your TV or your radio so that I can hear you, okay? If not, it's going to affect our conversation. Hello, good morning. You know what? Let me take this very short break, and when we come back, I'll go back to taking your calls. Let me be sure if it's from my end or from your end. I'll be right back.
Amazing Kids Show. Amazing Kids Show. Exclusive to Rhythm FM and Silverbird TV.
Okay, welcome back, amazing kids. Now the phone lines are open. I've sorted it out. Yes, it's still the Amazing Kids Show. The numbers to call: 091 5534 5509 or 091 5534 5627. All right, I want you to call in. Tell me what you learned from the story. We just listened to the story of reflection. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma. Good morning, ma. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning, ma. Good morning, ma.
You know what? We're just going to have this conversation. So let's just go ahead because I don't know why people are hearing from home. I can hear that you can hear yourselves. I know that you can hear yourselves at home, but unfortunately I can't hear in the studio and it's a technical hitch and I'm really, really sorry about that. But I'm sure that you learned about the reflection. The reflection tells us to love ourselves because how you love yourself is what people will see, and that's how they would love you. Whatever opinion that you have about yourself is what people will have with you. People cannot see what you do not show them. So as kids, I know that most of you are into pageantry. There's standard for beauty. There's standard for how you should look. You know, if you want to go into pageantry, I think you should not be so bothered about that. And you should just go to loving yourself. Just love yourself and say that you are the most beautiful person in the world.
Exactly.
Like Queen Hadassah says, I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. Yes, I am also the most beautiful girl in the world. Love yourself. And if there's anything you don't like about yourself, maybe you see that when I was a teenager, let me tell you one funny story. I felt like I was so fat. You know, now I'm looking at my pictures. I'm like, where is the fat, Victory? Why would you do this to yourself? It was because of peer pressure. Yeah. And I know that kids fall into that trap of peer pressure where your friends are like, you're not as slim. Oh, she's not slim, she's fat. But then I wasn't fat. And you know what I did? I started taking teas, hard teas, Kilimanjaro teas. As young as I would starve myself. I'll say, my mom would say, what I eat? I'll eat only cheese ball and Lipton. You know those black tea? I'll eat only cheese ball and black tea. And it was really terrible. I would starve myself. I thank God that I did not even have ulcer. Because that alone could cause issues. And that's why I'm an advocate for children loving themselves wholeheartedly. Because it goes a long way. You know, when you grow older and you look back, you'll regret for doing that to yourself. Because right now I pinch myself and I'm like, what is wrong? Even now that you are fat. So I think children, teens, love yourself. If there's anything you don't like about yourself, you know, you can just try and control it. Like if you think that you don't like your weight, you're overweight, you can control your food intake. Eat small portions, right? If you think that you don't like the way you do your mouth, sometimes you just pick up habits that do not even help you at the end of the day. You see some people do their mouth. I'm like, do you know that if this thing gets into your blood and your veins, you grow older and and it doesn't look cute anymore. So you should be conscious about how you present yourself to people, the kind of habits you pick up and what you tell yourself. Always say positive things to yourself every time. Let's take this break and we'll come back and try to take some calls again because I really want to hear your voice. I hope that I can hear your voice and you're not the only one hearing yourself at the end of the day. I'll be right back. Stay with us at the Amazing Kids Show.
Kids Show. Exclusive.
Okay, welcome back, Amazing Kids. The mantle is with you. The power is in you to change the world, and changing the world starts from you. It starts from within you. How do you see yourself? Do you even believe you can change the world? If you don't believe that you can change the world, if you don't believe you're beautiful enough, you're powerful enough to do that, then it means nothing at the end of the day. To wrap up the show, Queen Hadassah, please, what's your advice to kids and parents alike as regards beauty standards, building their confidence, or general word of advice?
Okay, so I have two advices for kids, specifically to children and teenagers. The first one is you are beautiful. Regardless of your shape, your size, like you are beautiful because you might feel ugly today, but you just dress nice, fix your posture, maybe put on lip gloss and you will see how beautiful you truly are. Also, beauty is from within. So regardless of how fine or how beautiful your face is, if you're ugly within, if you're not what's the word? If you're not nice within, if you're a terrible person within, it would
to destroy the outward beauty. So inner beauty is more important than
inner
outward beauty.
Is more important,
and that's why we always emphasize on morals. Be kind, have good morals, be good to people, even strangers, you know. So, amazing kids, I hope that you take this word of advice. Thank you so much, Hadassah, for... You have one more?
Yes.
We're about to wrap up. Time has gone. Just quickly give us that one more in 30 seconds.
In the wise words of Barbie, you can actually do anything. You can be anything. Don't let anybody limit you. Don't let the world limit you. If there's something you want to do, just do it.
Just do it like Nike. If there's something you want to do, just do it. Don't let anyone limit you, and try to build your character, develop your character, be a good person, because that is what will even boost your outward beauty. Thank you, Hadassah, for coming on the show. This was fun. It was educative, and I am happy that I had you on the show. I wish you the very best, and I look forward to seeing you at greater places. You're 16 and you're so intelligent. Who knows what you'll be spitting out when you're 20. Amazing kids. Thank you for staying tuned, amazing parents. I am so sorry about all that happened with the calls. Yes, I am so sorry. I know you tried to call, but we're going to try again next week. That's what we do. Thank you for staying tuned to the Amazing Kids Show. Hope you learned a lot. Practice everything you learned this week. I'll see you next week, Saturday, 10 a.m. on Silverbird TV and Rhythm FM. My name is Victoria Wilson. Bye. Mwah.
This